You got to freestyle to this beat.
No, shit.
And we're on. What's up, y'all? It's I don't know. It's perfect. This is the most professional podcast out of South Austin, and my intros have been very sloppy lately. I feel like I don't know. I need to try something new. Like I feel like I'm getting tired of it.
Nah, it's like it sets the tone, right? Because that's how you
like. I'm like
forever.
ready in my head, and then I kick it off, and then I like get awkward with myself. I'm like, wait, that's not how I thought it was gonna come out.
That's perfect. Look at that.
I don't know. That's perfect. The most professional podcast out of South Austin. I am one of your hosts. I am Mario from the South Side, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Neighborhood Nick, man.
And today we have a very special episode for y'all because we are joined by Colony Park's very own CP Loony.
Yo, what's up? What's good?
What's up, bro? How are you?
Man?
Good, man. I did an interview with y'all before, man, so it's good to be back in y'all presence, man.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about. Like
throwback.
We saw you, of course, at Kinky Curly, you know what I'm saying, performing. So, and that was my first time ever meeting you, so that was dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? First time ever meeting Ty and shit. So, Ray and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope as fuck, man. It was dope as fuck. How was the drive up here, bro? You coming far?
Man, I almost fell asleep, but it was, you know what I'm saying? I should have packed a backpack, some overnight clothes.
You gotta be careful out here in these hills.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Seen a couple deers. I think I seen a mountain lion. You know what I'm saying? So, it wasn't that bad. It was like 37 minutes from where I'm at.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay. Shit, 37. Is that the same for you, Mario?
Nah, well, I'm like 10 minutes less. I'm about, depending on traffic, like right now on the way, it was probably about 30 exact.
Got you.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm like south central, southeast.
Yeah, I'm north.
Yeah, see, it's a lot further.
Yeah. I think we didn't talk like you not too far from me.
Yeah, I'm like in the Palmer metric area.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like fucking West Palmer by the Palace and Avery Ranch.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, man. That it's always nice though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nice scenery and shit. You get to see the water, the houses,
music,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
just meditate a little bit.
Exactly, man.
I'm dealing with gentrification in the midst of it. Like they're changing everything, bro. Closing roads, redoing them, adding bike lanes where they don't need them. Just a whole
on the
mess.
south side.
Yeah, and Dove.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all too close to downtown, so they trying to get y'all up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo.
It's like it's just a trick because I've been living there since I was like, I want to say probably like 8 or 9. So it's just seeing it change like crazy, bro.
Yo, they're gonna have fucking apartments and yoga studios.
Bro, we have this whole area where like you exit, and I swear like it's like Southside is all like trees and creeks and stuff like that. So it was just the whole area that's like forest and just it's land for people that live there. It's only a select houses. They're already cutting all that shit down, getting ready to build. I'm like, damn, that one kind of hurt, because it was nice,
Yeah. And I'm of course from the north. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Runberg. I always say once gentrification reaches Runberg area, bro, I know shit is really good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Runberg's still wild.
Wild, bro.
It's still wild.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's gonna be hard to change that up.
For real,
they ain't budging out there.
Nah. But for our listeners and our viewers, man, why don't you give a little backstory on who you are, man, and just kind of your beginnings, bro?
CP Loony, it stands for Colony Park. I was raised on the northeast side of Austin, Colony Park community. If you're familiar with like LBJ High School and all that, it's over there in that area. So that's where I get my name from. Born and raised. Started doing music when I was 13. My pops and my cousin, they started an independent record label out the Midwest. My pops, he's from Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. And they started a group out there. They was performing and stuff, doing their thing. So my pops, he got like an in-home studio. So it really just started as like, he got a studio or whatever. Everybody would come over and just freestyle, and I would do it. And I always kind of had a love for music, you know what I'm saying? Just growing up, I didn't really know I wanted to be an artist. I thought I was going to the NBA, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
So you was a hooper.
Yeah, AAU, all that type of stuff. So
hold on, who did you used to play for AAU?
I played for the East Austin Yellow Jackets, and I played for Ray Jackson, Rising Stars. Ray Jackson.
Yeah.
I call him my uncle. He a good friend of the family. So I've been playing basketball since I was like 4.
Okay.
So I really thought, what I'm saying. But I got in high school, got distracted, whatever. But I got homeboys that's in the NBA overseas. So you know what I'm saying. I get to brag a little bit. Like I used to.
It's still part of the lifestyle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Damn.
So that was cool. But like I was saying, it was just a hobby. I would freestyle and I would get better in time just because I was doing it all the time, and people would tell me start taking it serious. And Yeah, we here now. I started taking it serious probably about like. Well, I was taking it serious in high school. I was passing out like mixtapes. I had teachers buying my mixtapes and everything. But you know, as a kid, you don't really know what you got. And you know, I went to the military for a little bit, came back home, and I'm just like, man,
Hold on, you went to the military?
Yeah, I was in the military for like 4 years.
Fresh out of high school?
2014. Nah, I worked a little bit, and I was just like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Like I ain't trying to work.
No,
like,
I feel that. I've had that same thought before.
Yeah, bro. It was. I did want to go after high school, honestly, but you know, my pops is just like, just see. Like, you know, get out here in the work field and see, you know, get some experience and just see if you like it. And yeah, I ain't like it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't wanna,
yeah. Was you in the Army?
Yeah, I was in the Army. Yeah, I was in the Army Reserve. So I was out in Fort Hood or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The aviation unit. So I got to do a lot of cool shit. I got to train with like the Navy SEALs. And I got to, you know, we was in the aviation unit. So we flew like a Black Hawk from like Killeen all the way to Cali, Monterey Bay and stuff. So it was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do a lot of dope shit that a lot of people wouldn't be able to do.
Yeah, some experience.
You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. Gave me a lot of cool structure. Like, basic training was cool. I'd never do it again, but it was cool. I met a lot of friends that I'm still close with today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was a good experience. I tell anybody, like, if you don't have no direction in life and you just looking for some structure or something, definitely, you know what I'm saying? But I knew I didn't want to make a career out of it. So I came home and I'm just like, man, I want to pursue the music for real. So like 2017, man, I stayed in the studio like every day. Like, I ain't had no job. Me and my homeboys, we were sharing like 4-for-4s, but we was just dedicated to like sharpening our craft. But like that was a big pivotal moment in my, I guess you could say, music career, because like, you know how they say you got to put in them 10,000 hours to
that was like training camp for y'all.
Yeah, it was just like we was focused. Like, I wasn't really messing with no girls. I was just like, you know, it was just like, you need to get a job. I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was on some bum shit, to be honest, but it was like
for a reason.
I needed that. Yeah. I needed that, and I sharpened my skills. I'm still sharpening my skills, of course, but that pivotal moment where I was like, you know, I want to do this shit for real. So, you know, that's kind of my backstory. You know, I kind of jumped all over the place, but you know. Yeah. That's my backstory, how I got into the music game and shit.
Okay. Now, you said 2017 is when you kind of started taking shit
serious? Took it serious. I was doing it since I was 13, so I'm 27 now. I'm old. Before the music,
I'm older, so.
Yeah, but it's, you know, Nas getting the Grammy. Well, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got, you know,
too late.
Shit, you know, 30 the new 20, so you know what I'm saying? I'm still a teen.
Yeah. What struggles did you kind of face just kind of taking music seriously? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, like relationship problems, like, you know, females don't want to hear you trying to be a spot. You know how many niggas talk about they try to be rappers, so that kind of dead in my relationship I was in. It was just like, you know, why you need to get a real job and shit. Yeah. And I'm just like, fuck you. Like, you know, so that, then, you know, you just got, you know, everybody, you know, people, they forget about their dreams, so you feel like you should forget about yours, and
try to push it on you.
Yeah, you need to get a job, you need to go to college, and then, you know, the financial, like, people don't understand how much music you got to put into, how much money you got to put into the music, like, bro, it's crazy. Like, you spend like $1,500 to $3,000 to $5,000 just on one
yourself, not expecting anything back, like, at all. Like,
I mean, you have to. I mean, when people see you investing in yourself, that's when they come and be like, I see, you know, you can't ask for handouts and you're not doing nothing yourself, because like you got to show people. So with me, it's like I invest in myself a lot, and then of course I get help. I'm not gonna act like I do it by myself, but it's because they see the grind and the sacrifices and the dedication. But man, for like financially, like, man, I could be doing so much shit I want to do if I didn't do music. Yeah. So it'd be that battle, like, man, like, damn, I want to do this and that, but I know I got to shoot a video. I know I got to drop this project. So I'm battling myself all the time, because, you know, it's a sacrifice. You can't really live a normal life, you know what I'm saying? You can't go party all the time. You can't take vacation. Like, so it's just like, you know, it's
part
just,
of the process.
Yeah, it's like you grinding now and you working hard 24/7, but it's like you know later on it's gonna pay off. And you're gonna be able to live that life that you want and the life that you never even expected to.
Because you see the vision at the end, but you also are like understand that it takes like the progress and the work and like,
you have to like you can't get around hard work. Like at some point you're gonna have to work hard. You're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to be a minimalist. Like you just gonna have to like buckle down and just like be a bum for a little bit. You know, that's what I call it. Just like you probably can't buy no shoes. You can't, talk to girls. Like you can't go on vacation. It's just like you just gotta have tunnel vision and focus. But it's all worth it when you know and you have faith that it's all gonna work out in the end. Because either you work now and play later, or you play now and you're gonna have to work later. So I'd rather work now. So when I'm older, I can just do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Enjoy the fruits of your labor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If you wasn't a rapper, though, what would you be doing right now?
If I wasn't a rapper,
what you think?
Man, I never really thought about that, bro.
What's like one of your biggest interests, I guess, outside of music, if that was like to be the case?
I probably would. I don't know. I'd be doing some shit like this, some podcasting. Maybe would have made a career out of the military. Went and got a trade. I mean, I be into so much shit that it ain't no telling, bro. Whatever the gonna bring that bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna necessarily just be doing no illegal shit or nothing like that. But I like to travel. You know what I'm saying? I've been thinking about starting a YouTube page, like being a blogger. You know what I'm saying? So it's all kind of shit.
Exposure.
Yeah. So more, I would say I would be an entrepreneur and something else. I don't really see myself working 9 to 5 and shit like that for the rest of my life. Like it's just some slave shit to me. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
There's some people that love it. There's some people that love that lifestyle. Though. Like,
and that's
crazy.
good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody got to do it. Like, if everybody want to be an entrepreneur, like,
it ain't gonna work.
It ain't gonna work.
It's gonna work for you.
Somebody got to love that shit, but not me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'll tell you like this, bro. I've been in the corporate world for all my life, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't. I had a scholarship in high school to play football. I didn't want to go play. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like, once I graduated, I'm like, nigga, fuck school. Fuck school. I'm trying to get money.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So after that, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, I thought about the military. You know what I'm saying? Because my father was in the military. You know what I'm saying? But bro, basic training, all that shit, I'm just like, this shit sound like football practice to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
Nah, I feel
it's nothing for me.
I couldn't do it again. I was on the high horse like when I did it, so it was just like I did it at the right time because I was ready to go, and it was co-ed. You know, so I got I got to see a little females. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just all like a sausage fest. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was. I don't think I could do it again. Like just not having my phone, but honestly, it was like the best moment because I ain't had to talk to I don't like talking to people a lot, like texting and calling. So it just gave me a break to like focus on myself. It was one of the best times of my life. Like what I'm saying.
It was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a good experience. I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. It was. I definitely don't regret it at all.
No, that's awesome. Yeah.
So with you coming back and taking music seriously, right, bro? Like, what was the first, like, not aha moment, but what was the first time where you like, damn, nigga, I got something here. I should like go hard with
like
this.
a moment of realization.
Yeah. Well, it kind of happened. All right, so I would say like 2017 when I told you I was just in the studio, and so I was working with A-May, which is a close friend. They like best friends.
Shout out Launchpad.
Yeah, so I've been working with A-May since I was in high school. So, he always been telling me to take my shit serious. And he was just like, hey, man, I need to link you up with my homie Ty. Like, he do like artist development. He managed. He plugged in or whatever. Like, y'all need to have a talk. And so, we had a meeting at Launchpad and me and Ty just clicked. Like, it's not even like a manager-artist relationship. It's like we bros. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's we cool. We talk all the time. Like,
it goes beyond the music.
Yeah, it goes beyond the music. Like we can hang out and not talk about music. You know what I'm saying? So we just built that connection, and he kind of just threw me out there. Like I say, within like the first month of meeting him, he was like, "Hey, bro, I got a opportunity for you. Currency's coming into town, and you want to open up for him?"
Your first show?
Well, it wasn't my first show, but my first like serious, like because I did
After
shows
meeting
in
him.
high school and stuff. So
Gotcha.
after meeting him, and I kind of I didn't expect it, but like it was like, bro, it was. All right, y'all know Empire.
Yeah.
It was packed to the to like the street, like to the gate, you know. So when I hopped on stage, I'm like, oh fuck, and you know, I don't have no project, I don't have no singles out. I'm just doing music that we just been recording.
Yeah.
So it's all over the place, but the people was fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, I was like the feeling I got when I was on stage in front of, because I've never, I say up until that point, I probably performed in front of like 30 people tops at one point,
Like
you know what I'm saying?
groups
Yeah,
and stuff.
more intimate. But like performing in front of that type of crowd and getting the response I got, even though I was shitty at the time as far as like my performance, like, you know, I look back at it now, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? But it was like a high. I got a high, and it was just like, man, like I want to keep feeling this feeling, you know what I'm saying? It just so from that point on, like we've been running with it.
Locked in, man. Locked in. Shout out Tom, man.
Yeah. He a good dude, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I said, when I met y'all at Kinky Curly, the Coily Fest or whatnot, I talked to him and Ray just kind of on the side while, you know, I think we were getting ready for your interview, or we had just ended your interview.
Yeah.
So gems though, man. So shout out Tom, man. We definitely got a link on some other stuff, you know,
sure.
outside of this, man. Okay, so damn, were you nervous that show? Like, were
I was, bro. Honestly, I ain't gonna say I'm nervous. It's like, but every show you get those little jitters, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when I get on stage, like it's like something possessed me.
It goes away.
Like, I wouldn't say like a demon possessed me. So I don't want Illuminati looking ass. But it's like I just black out, bro, and it's just like you know what I'm saying?
artist mode, performance
bro.
mode.
It's just like it's just like I'm taking a drug or something. It's just like it just hit me, and I'm just like I'm on cloud 9 when I'm on stage. So you know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful. Yeah, definitely. A manager is very important, especially like picking and having the right management. Because I've seen like I've heard of different stories, and a lot of times it's like the scenarios where it's like you go through different managers, and then once you pop off, everybody wants to come be your manager, but it's not really like kind of doesn't work that way.
Yeah, because you have to have that relationship because. Everything not gonna be peaches and cream, so it can't just be business. It can't just be 100% business because y'all gonna have disagreements and y'all have to overcome those disagreements. So it's like you gonna have arguments. You're gonna have like, well, you need to do this, but I think I need to do this. So you gotta have that like relationship to where it's like nah, you cool, like. It ain't just business, so if we disagree, like I'm not fucking with you no more. It's just like, you know, like that love-hate relationship, you know what I'm saying? It got to be deeper than just, and I feel like it's not, a lot of times it's just business, or I want to be your manager because I think you got potential and I want to ride your coattail, or it's just like a lot of dudes is putting people in a manager position just because it sound cool. Like I got my homeboy, and they like, your manager need to have networking skills. They need to know how to talk. Yes. They need to know how to put you in certain situations where you can grow.
Resume.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just don't get no Joe Blow off the street and just like, I'm calling him my manager. Because like how he represents you is important. Even when you ain't there, if he's out networking for you, like people are paying attention to how that person is coming at them. So if it's just like, yo, I need my artist on this. Like, you talking like this. It is
nice
it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I can't take you serious. So, and Ty, like, got a crazy gift of gab. Like, he can get backstage at any show. He can talk to,
awesome.
Like, I've seen, like, important people come up to Ty shaking his hand, like, thinking he was important. I mean, he is important, don't get me wrong, but just, like, his presence, like, people look at him and be like, that's somebody I need to get to know. You know, so that takes
how you present yourself, really.
It takes you a long way. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope that you like elaborated on that, because like whether it's on like social media or just like in other interviews, you'll hear like a lot of like local artists be like, I don't need no manager.
I do it myself.
Yeah, I do everything
myself.
myself.
But it's a big job. It's a big responsibility. It takes a lot.
Yeah, I feel like as an artist, like you need to. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I study a lot about the business and stuff. I know a lot about it too. But as an artist, you need to have that team to where you can focus on your craft.
You have enough on your plate.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to be focused on your creativeness and putting out projects or singles or whatever you do as an artist.
Yeah.
Let them handle the business side. You can tap into it and let them know your ideas and stuff like that, but you don't need to be like making music, booking your shows, doing this and that, because it's like you're going to be overwhelmed and eventually you're going to get burnt out, and that's when you're going to get to the point, I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to take that load off yourself where you can just focus on what you want to focus on. Everybody play their part, and then everybody gonna win in the end. You know.
Who else is a part of y'all team? Because I know, like I said, I know you said you worked with Ray too. You know.
Yeah,
Shout out
Ray.
to
Ray.
homie
I would say he kind of like, you know, he like co-manage. You know, he do a lot of stuff for me too. When Ty can't make it to certain stuff, Ray pull up. He does a lot of like of the emails and stuff like that. A-May, of course, he's like my go-to engineer. I've been going to him for a while. He knows my sound. Like, it's very key for an artist to have a go-to engineer. You don't want to be hopping all over the place because
sounds gonna change.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to know somebody that know. Like, I can go to A-May, and like a lot of my music, I freestyle now. But it's because he knows how I want to sound. He knows how I want, like, my delivery and stuff like that. So we just got that connection, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like,
it gets complicated when you try to explain to an engineer, like, I want it to sound like this.
Yeah.
But do this.
You get a lot of artists that's like, come in the studio and be like, I want to sound like Future. It's like, bro, you're not Future.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got. I know myself, and he knows me. You know what I'm saying? So we piggyback off each other. Like, you know, even if I come in the studio and I lay a verse, hey, bro, like, that ain't it. Put more of this into it. Put more of that into it.
He knows you.
Being honest with you. Being honest with you.
And you gotta have, a lot of artists are too confident or too cocky. So it like you like I'm doing it how I want to do it, but you gotta have that other ear because something you think you doing is right, it might not be right to the. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kind of be able to compromise and know what the fans want, and so you gotta have that extra ear. So, you know, I fuck with A-May Tough. I keep my circle small, bro. I'm extroverted to the people I fuck with, but I'm introverted to people I don't fuck with or people I don't know.
It seems like you're pretty introverted.
Yeah,
like
so I kind of like, I'm quiet and I like to observe, and if I feel like the energy is right, then like I'm a cool ass person when you get to. But a lot of people be like, bro, I thought you was mean when I first met you because just the way you look. I'm a Capricorn. They always say Capricorn like look mean and shit, but I'm just. You know, I like to observe before I speak, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot. I'm in my head a lot. So, you know, I just keep my circle small because that just eliminates all the bullshit, all the like, oh, I'm just, you know, I'm trying to benefit from you. Like, I really don't fuck with you, but you're a good artist. I know you can help me go to the next level. So, you know, I really don't fuck with you, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this bag together. But nah, like, my team is real close. Like, if I stopped music today, I would still fuck with these dudes, you know.
Yeah,
so.
That's love. That's love, man.
I guess. I'm sorry. Coming up, whenever, like, since back then that you've been making music, what have been some of your influences that kind of impacted the way that you looked at music and how you approach it?
It's crazy because I was just thinking about that like the other day, and it's like I had so many influences that I didn't know was influence. Like back in the Gap, so like my pops, like coming up, it's like I had so many different genres that can't, like, you know what I'm saying? I guess that's why I'm so diverse as an artist. Like, okay, if I'm riding with my pops, we listening to No Limit, we listening to, you know, the Hot Boys back in the day when I was younger. And then around the time I'm in, like, you know, finna go to high school, you know, it's the Gucci coming out with the mixtapes. So, you know, my pops had me on like that rap trap shit.
My pops had you living like a drug dealer.
I mean, you know, my pops is a real like street solid street dude. So, you know, I had that from him. And then if I get in the car with my mama, I'm listening to some En Vogue. I'm listening to some Jodeci, more on the R&B side, you know what I'm saying? And then if I'm with my grandma, I'm listening to some Johnny Taylor. I'm listening to some Teddy Pendergrass.
Johnny Taylor.
Yeah, a little bit of gospel. So, like, I didn't know at the time, like, it was molding me into, like, the artist I am today being versatile, you know what I'm saying? But so my influences come from everywhere.
Pretty diverse.
One of my favorite artists is Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? Eazy-E is another one of my favorite artists, especially when I realized that I had a high-pitched voice. And I was like, man, Eazy-E got that high-pitched voice, so let me listen to him and see how he rolled the beat. Yeah, you know, I study hip-hop. I'm not just an artist that just, like, come into the game and like, yeah, I'm a student of it, so I study everybody. Like, I always listen to the greatest albums. I was listening to Ready to Die last night, and just like, okay, I see how Biggie's story tells. Like, let me add that in my repertoire. Like, to be great, you got to study the ones before you. So it's just like, I'm just always learning, bro. I listen to rock, you know what I'm saying? I listen to gospel music. Like, music is music, bro. If it's good, it's good. Like, I don't box myself, you know what I'm saying?
See, and that's what I've been trying. So my musical palette is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But what I didn't have was the reggaeton and anything Latin wise.
See, I don't have that, so that's what I need to get into.
I linked up with Mario. Mario made me a playlist. You feel me? Because him and Vintage J, they put on that Hip Hop and Corridos show. Corridos is the there you go. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mess it up. And bro, like, just like adding a new sound, bro, it can, like, as an artist, bro, can inspire shit. You know what I'm saying? Have you fucking, enunciate something a little different, or add, a word to your shit. You know what I'm saying?
There's people all over the world. You don't want to just be boxed into like a certain crowd. You want to be able to connect.
So.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's music is like, man, the emotions and the vibration and the energy you get from it, it's like none other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can be sad and it can uplift you. Like, music is incredible. Like, without music, this world would be shit. I mean, it's already shit, but it would be more shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, music is like one of the greatest creations of all time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel that all the way.
I like to study it because I want to be able, it's not only for myself, but I want to be able to inspire people and make people feel good. So I have to study it to be able to tap into the certain energies that people want to feel when they listen to music, you know. I can't just go off of I make the music I want to make, but at the same time, you got to know what people fucking with, and then twist it in your own words and your own story. So I study it a lot all the time, bro.
I feel you on that, man. Well, shit, man. You want to play? Let's play something.
Yeah.
Man.
So I'd say you guys want to go ahead and pour up a shot. And before
shots, or I don't know how you feeling.
I'm already lit, bro.
I got you. Hey, I got you, man.
And before I actually go ahead and play this song, I do have a question for you when you have a moment, bro.
What you gonna play, man? Let me get everybody together.
So what does it mean to you to be a rebel?
Man, it's just like being myself, not going with the crowd, bro. I hate going with the crowd. Like, if everybody going left, I'm going right just because everybody going left. Like, it's just like, I don't compromise how I feel about certain situations or how I am as a person. Like, if I'm not fucking with it, I'm not fucking with it, and I don't care if the majority of the crowd is going that way. Like, I'm who I am because of my story. Like, in American Rebel, I was like, in my second verse, I'm like, is you trying to gain the world but lose your soul? Like, don't change yourself to try to fit in, because you can be the greatest story ever told. So it's just like, be yourself, bro, because we need people to be themselves. Of course. We can't follow everybody because everybody not going down the right path.
And that's what I definitely like, because I've obviously been listening to you a lot more recently, just prepping for today. But I admired the side of your music that definitely, from outside looking in, it looks like it's from, I guess in a descriptive way, it's like from somebody that came from a dark point, but they came out with the light that they have. That everybody has. Sometimes people kind of overlook that in themselves. And American Rebel is probably one of my favorite songs. So if you don't mind,
I appreciate it.
Run that.
I don't want to get y'all boys too messed up, man.
I'm lit up.
Woo! Let that shit ride, 88.
American rebel, American me. I wonder what it feel like feeling be free. Never let what people say
y'all ready?
They label me a thug, but I know that I'm a king. American rebel, American me. Yeah, I won't let them take my soul. No, I turn dirt in the gold. Yeah, ain't no paper I can't fold. Yeah, don't let them play you for weak. My boss told me. Never let a pussy nigga try to expose me. God forgive me for my sins that I committed. Cause thou should not murder, but I had to kill the old me. I was young and I was dumb and I was petty. That girl gave me all of her love, I just wasn't ready. So I broke her heart and blamed her for my insecurities. Wish I could tell her I'm sorry, that shit weighing on me heavy. I'm just a nigga from the hood, that's how they see me. Envy me in public, but deep down they wanna be me. All I see is cops killing my people on the TV. No such thing being black in this world and living freely. Yeah, how can you judge me? You don't know me. Go off actions, don't say you for me, gotta show me. All these obstacles in my way trying to hold me. No. American rebel, American me. I wonder what it feels like to really be free. Never let what people say define me. They label me a dog, but I know that I'm a king. American rebel, American me. Yeah, I won't let them take my soul. No, I turn dirt into gold. Yeah, ain't no paper I can't fold. Is you satisfied with the person in the mirror? Is you trying to gain the world but lose your soul? You should never change yourself to try to fit in. Cause you could be the greatest story ever told. And I see the world in a different view. Cause I see myself inside of you. Obstacles in my way trying to hold. American rebel, American me. I wonder what it feels like to really be free. Never let what people say define me. They label me a dog, but I know that I'm a king. American rebel,
American rebel.
Yo, that's the perk of having like your sound and voice, bro. You can do so much with it.
You play with it a lot.
Be melodic with it, bro. You can still get your bars off and still be a little bop for the ladies too.
Yeah,
you feel me?
exactly.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a vibe, fam. I fuck with that. Bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
I fuck with that shit hard,
I appreciate it.
What was the influence behind American Rebel? Because obviously I see the recurring theme with the Rebel. You know, you had the Rebel tape, and then you had American Rebel last year.
Yeah, I just kind of want to, with rap, man, it's not about just the music. You got to kind of build that character that everybody can kind of latch on to. So, that's kind of like, I would say the Rebel is more of a like business standpoint, but it's still me because I feel I am a rebel, you know what I'm saying? And being that Bob Marley is one of my favorite artists, he's talking about being a rebel and shit. So I just attached to that at a young age and ran with it. But it's all about just building that image and that character of who you are as an artist, you know what I'm saying? So that's where Rebel came with it. And then like as far as that song, man, just the stuff going on in the world at the time of the recording, it was just like I just felt like it was needed.
Yeah, for sure it's a very uplifting song, which is why I like it a lot,
Yeah.
Very, very conscious. You feel me?
Yeah.
Is that a pocket that you like to stick in as far as like storytelling? Equipped in the shit that's going on in like everyday life and TV.
Provoking.
Yeah, like I said, growing up, my dad, man, he was always listening to those storytelling type of artists. Like he's real big on Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Slick Rick is like one of the greatest storytellers. Listening to Nas, Jay, Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Pac, like all these dudes, what people don't realize, like the best rappers were storytellers. You know what I'm saying? They was like, I look at it as like poetry over a beat. You know what I'm saying? Not just rhyming. Like
they're writers at the end of the day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to make music that you can like drift. Like I said, I'm in my head a lot, so I like to make music like, you know what I'm saying? You can blaze a blunt and you can just be thinking about shit. Like you can visualize what I'm saying. I don't want to just be rhyming. So that's where it come from. Like, I like to tell a story in my rhymes. Not only my story, but stories of people that I've grew up with in the struggles that everybody go through. I like to make it relatable because, everybody not just partying and having fun all the time. People go through shit.
Yeah, real life shit.
Yeah, I've literally, like, no cap, bro. I've had people hit me up in the inbox like, bro, I had suicidal thoughts and I was listening to your music and it moved me. So I'm like, wow, bro. Like I never thought of it that way, but when they told me that, it's like I gotta keep going.
And that goes with the whole part that you were just saying right now. Like it's you want to write music that reaches people in a certain way, and that's like the perfect way to do it. Once somebody's able to listen to something and they have a deeper connection.
Forever. Yeah, if you reach somebody, they're gonna show their kids, their grandkids, like this changed my life. So I want you to hear this too. And that's when you get those that talent, them classics that never die, the music that made
forever.
back in the 1950s that people still listen to now because it related to them, and they can always go back to that moment and feel good at a time of depression or when they feeling down. They cut that song on and remember the good times that they had. You know what I'm saying? So I like to, you know what I'm saying? And it's also therapeutic and it's like meditation for me because I'm not only speaking to the people that's listening, I'm speaking to myself. I'm speaking affirmations to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yourself.
That's what I was gonna ask you, bro, because you didn't say a couple of words that are you a very spiritual guy?
Yeah, bro. Like 2020, like changed my life, bro, because. Like I said, like I was telling y'all off air, like I used to drink a lot, partying, and then 2020 it shut everything down. So like I had to I was forced to like look myself in the mirror because I'm just at home all the time. You know what I'm saying? COVID protocols, of course, and it's just like, who am I?
You said you were meditating a lot too.
Yeah, meditating. I learned I was one of them people like, what the fuck are you doing? Like you see somebody like humming and closing it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? But I got into that, bro. I felt so much just by like learning how to breathe better. Meditation for like manifestation, like just people don't realize how like powerful that is. Like if you wake up in the morning and meditate for 5 minutes, like that can change your whole day. Like you feel so good. You speaking positive affirmations to yourself. Like, bro, it's incredible how much like you can manifest just by like, because we're like, you know, I don't know if everybody believe in God or whatever, but I feel like if you believe in God, then God is in you. So like when you're meditating, you're going beyond the physical form. You know, I feel like we got the physical form and then we have our higher consciousness. So when you tapping into meditation, like your higher, that's you opening the door where your higher self can speak to you. You know what I'm saying? Because as human beings, bro, we're incredible. This body is just like a vessel. You know, we're so much more than just this body. So when you tap into that, it's so like much
more.
Yeah, you can speak to yourself and just be like, man, I didn't even know this about myself. So like I encourage everybody to, even if you ain't getting deep into meditation like the 7 chakras and all that, just learning how to breathe and just, you know, getting all those negative thoughts, like, bro, your life can change tremendously. Like,
are you a fan of shrooms, microdosing, any of that? I only asked because who we just had. We were talking to Tho Rosas, and he was basically talking some of the similar stuff. We're not doing it just to get high, but like opening your third eye and reaching that sort of like
spiritual reasons.
Honestly, I haven't did it for spiritual reasons, but I was like messing with a girl that did them, and she told me to try it, and like, bro, I had a crazy experience. Like, I was in Houston.
It was a bad trip or what?
Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad trip, bro.
Okay.
It was I was in Houston for the I don't know if y'all seen the Higher video with Trilly Poke, but we was out in Houston for that, and she told me to try something, and I didn't even take a lot, like, so I really didn't have like a real trip. But I had just enough to be like, dang, like the sky was, I felt like I was in a comic book. Like, okay, so we was in downtown Houston, and it was like, we was in like a skyrise condo. And so when you step on a balcony, you can see like basically the skyrise, and it was like smoke but the smoke was orange. I felt like I was in like a Batman, like a Marvel comic. Like, you know, I was
going scenery.
It was crazy, bro.
That was the shroom.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy. You know, it was so, you know, and I know it's natural, so you know, it wasn't bad. I don't knock it, but yeah, I feel like it's just another level of like elevation, getting deep into yourself, and because bro, there's so much out here, like the galaxy, space, or whatever. Like,
you bro, think about it, you don't go crazy.
Yeah, we only use a certain amount, like a certain percentage of our brain, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how much, like, when you meditate, like, we don't even tap into like what we can really do. Like, like we can do some crazy shit, but we just don't know because we're enslaved by like what's going on here.
Stuck
and
on
like
television and shit,
bro, it's just like the programming here is like, bro, humans is incredible. Like, look where we came from like, you know, cavemen to like, bro, we have cars and we have buildings. Like, you have to have an incredible mind to do shit like that.
I mean, our ancestors were out here living without any sort of like help.
Yeah, bro.
Out in the wild. You know?
And I be looking back. I be like, man, I couldn't live without a cell phone. I couldn't live without a TV. But it's like you had to have them ancestors to have that incredible mind to build. And it ain't no telling what we'll be doing for 20 years from now. So it's like, bro, people don't realize how powerful we are. You know what I'm saying? And the higher, man, I'm getting to some conscious shit. Y'all
Go ahead.
Like the elites, the higher ups, they know, like, you know, like people are powerful, so they, you know, they dumbing us down. But man, when people wake up and realize how like powerful we can do some incredible shit, man.
Man, so my father's a pastor, right? You know what I'm saying? So your boy was in Bible study.
Me too.
Sunday
I grew
school.
up in the AME church. So my grandma,
you
can go out on Saturday, but get your ass up on Sunday.
Oh man,
I'm with you.
So the first time I ever realized that, like, it's just as far as like how powerful humans was, bro. There's a scripture, fam, and I ain't gonna even get too deep into it, but it's like it was one of the miracles like Jesus did performed in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? He says, this I can do, and you can too. You know what I'm saying? So I like, that's something that like stuck with me, just as far as like how powerful humans are. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very spiritual, bro. I believe in ancestors. I believe in the Creator. Like I can go on and on. You know what I'm saying? But the power of the tongue. You know what I'm saying? As far as just what you speak.
Look at all these rappers that. Look, I mean, I fuck with them and all that, but look, you know, no shade, but look at Biggie, Ready to Die. Yeah. You know, Tupac, how he talk. Like,
spoke that shit into existence.
Spoken into it. You have to be careful what you say.
Yeah. And I live by that too, because it's like one of those things where it's like, you got to be careful about what you talk about. Like,
it's hard nowadays with people. Like, I scroll down my timeline and there's so many people, so many of my friends losing loved ones to COVID.
Exactly.
It's like, I want to be sentimental and I want to be able to like express them emotions with them, but it's like I can't, bro, because it's death everywhere. So if you get into that, it's like you could be bringing that up on yourself. So it's like sometimes I just got to get off social media. It's just so much death, bro. It's like too much ignorance in the world. Yeah, people don't realize like man, going deep, bro. I don't even like to touch on this type of subject, but just like with the protesting and the Black Lives Matter, like people don't realize like with the protesting and stuff, like and talking about that type of stuff, like I get it, it's good, but it's like when you got the whole world just like watching, we need to stop the violence, this and that, and y'all are continuously manifesting cops killing blacks and whatever because it's coming off y'all tongue. Like we should. I ain't trying to say ignore it. Like I'm not trying to. I can't explain it, bro. But it's like the more you talk about certain shit, the more it's gonna happen. Approach. So you gotta have a different approach. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta know how to like block out the negativity and speak positive. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So instead of saying like, and I'm a victim of it too. I say fuck the police in my music. Instead of saying shit like that, we need to be able to uplift each other. So instead of talking down on them, which is gonna make them want to do it more or less. Learn how to bridge the gap to where what can we do to like we are on one accord. Like I fuck with you, you fuck with me. So when you in the community as a cop, you know you loved by the community. So you're not necessarily have that anger. Yeah. But when it's like protesting and shit, you're and if the whole world's doing it, think about how powerful that is. Like, it's never going to go away, bro. It's never going to go away.
Hey, that's real, bro.
Yeah, bro. I just don't like talking about shit like that because everybody don't get it. And it's like...
Yeah. People get uncomfortable and then just start, like, weird about it. It's like, no, we gotta be real sometimes and, like, talk this shit head on because, we don't. Nothing's ever going to be like... It's just going to keep doing over and over and over.
It's a cycle, bro. We've been through this shit for so long, and it's like it's not going nowhere as long as we keep having the same approach. Like we got to come together and think of some different shit because like the way we doing it, obviously it's not working.
It seems like it's getting worse.
Man. Yeah, bro, it's only getting worse, and we just building more hatred towards each other instead of like what the fuck are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can we come together? Like, fuck all this racism, fuck all this cops versus, you know, the black community or whatever you want to say it is. It's just like, bro, what the fuck can we do to just like, you know, can we have a drink to let?
It's just dividing everybody more and more.
Yeah,
it's just, you know, energy is crazy, and this is exactly what the devil wants, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's exactly what he wants. So we're just feeding into it and not even knowing that we feeding into it, because like the media and the propaganda is built towards that, and it's just like we're just feeding into it. Like, I tell people, stop watching the fucking news, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Especially if it's Fox News.
Yeah, bro. Like, you wouldn't believe how many people are sad and depressed just because what they watching on TV. Like, I was looking at my YouTube, like, you know how when you watch YouTube, the algorithm, like, it brings you like the recommendations of what you've been. And I was just like, bro, what the fuck am I watching? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me change my discography. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just, we just gotta have a different way.
We gotta be more positive.
Yeah, bro. We gotta be more conscious of what we think. Everybody's on autopilot, bro.
Yeah,
for sure. We just gotta be more conscious
especially
of what
after
we thinking
COVID
and
and everything.
Yeah, bro.
For sure, man. Switching it over to music, bro. You say you push your tape back.
Yeah, bro. I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, man. I just feel like it was the best thing. I think I want to add more music. I think I need to perfect more. Especially, the number one thing is marketing.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm not finna put out nothing if I don't feel like I'm comfortable with the marketing and stuff. I want to, because you can be the best artist in the world, but if your marketing game ain't up, ain't nobody gonna hear that shit.
There's no point.
You know, so it's just like, if you just putting out music, you chasing your tail. So it's just like, I'm at that point where it's like, let me take a step back, you know, and because I like to elevate with every project, you know. So it's just, let me take a step back. Let me evaluate what's going on in the world right now. Let me see, like, okay, people fucking with TikTok. Let me find ways to get more on TikTok. Let me and see,
TikTok,
I'm not even a TikTok nigga. Like, I like to put out music. You know,
it's just
what I'm
a
saying?
move right now.
But it's just like, it's something I have to do. Like, if I want to be
Trust
in this
me, I was
industry,
finding it for a long time, and then I finally budged and I made a TikTok for the podcast. Now I'm like,
he told me I need to get TikTok too. So.
Yeah, it's just finding a positive, because of course it's a lot of negativity in it.
Into it.
Yeah, so it's just like, I try to find ways to get into it, but not be sucked into it to where it's like, okay, it's taking up all my time. You know, I'm just scrolling, and so I'm just taking another marketing aspect, like another approach towards it. But it's not I'm not like waiting another year, bro. It'll probably be out in another month or two.
Okay.
The music is done.
Okay,
it's just
you have a name
approach.
for it. If you can say, or you rather omit it.
I'm not gonna say it yet, because I like, with me it's like, or
I'll ask off the record again when we're done.
Does it have Rebel in it though?
That was one of my follow-up questions.
Possibly.
Okay.
It's one of them things where it's like, okay,
It's
I'm
a
ready
must.
to send it. This is what I want to name it,
Yeah.
because I go with the energy that I'm, you know, what I'm feeling at the moment or whatever. Because it's important to me to express how I feel and an expression of my life. So I don't want to just name it like, you know, no bullshit. Like, I want it to be memorable. You know what I'm saying?
Like every part of the project has, like, it's like you crafting it to the T, so that, because it's your project, it's your baby. You know, so I understand. So
Yeah.
I would definitely take as long as you need to.
Do we have any features on it?
Yeah.
Anybody we can speak about?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much the features are like predictable. Okay, I have Trilly Poke. Of course, Higher is going to be on the project.
Gotcha.
So he's on there. I have a lot of female singers on there that, okay, I don't have no songs out yet that they're on. So, okay, y'all can be expecting female singers. My boy Tyler Boy, he's like my best friend, so of course he's on there. I'm real particular. Ty be like, bro, you need to get features. I'm like on some J. Cole shit.
Yeah.
I don't like features. You know what I'm saying? I don't like features, bro, because can't nobody tell my story better than I can.
Yeah.
You know,
Like, I'll just do it on my own.
Yeah, and they don't have that same energy approach to like my music.
It definitely changes it once a feature comes into play.
Mm-hmm. But I understand it's a business, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I got to get a big feature to get my music out there, that's just something I got to do.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, it will be features on there. More features. This is probably the most features that I ever had, like doing music on a project. So but bro, it's dope. Like, this project don't sound like nothing I ever did. Like, Bro, I got like some country type songs on
yeah.
shit.
Okay.
I got like some rock, sounding
You
songs.
experimenting.
I got some trap shit.
Okay.
But it's still CP Loony. Like,
Okay.
it's still my sound.
Yeah.
But you know, like I said, bro, I don't just consider myself a rap artist. I'm an artist.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I make all kind of shit, bro. I'm experimenting. Like whatever the people like, I'm rolling with it. You know what I'm saying?
I want to hear that shit, man.
Yeah, bro. I'm actually send y'all some shit like before it come out. I'll
Yeah,
send y'all
that's
some shit
love.
to y'all email. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's how about we run what you have right now?
You want to run Yahweh?
I was about to say, yeah.
See, that's how I knew you was on some spiritual shit. I'm like, bro, I know you calling Yahweh. I'm like, hold on, he know his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See,
Sorry
I said
to
it in Spanish. I was like, Yahweh.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, man. It's a lot of names called in the Bible. And Yahweh is it's one
the
for
Hebrew.
It's
the Hebrew language.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Boy knows his shit
Before it's
man.
converted into English and Spanish or whatever. It's just
wow.
it's the Hebrew because you know that's the I guess you can say native language of the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The you know, like, you know, Israel was
Jerusalem
God,
and all that.
Yeah, it was God people, and that's what they would say.
So,
Yahweh,
I don't know how tipsy you are, bro, but I'm gonna pour up another shot. Ty,
I need one more, bro.
Ty, you driving? I don't wanna.
I just texted my old lady, said I might not make it back.
Ty said he may not make it back.
Y'all finna get tired of trouble.
You good?
I'm good, bro. I'm single.
Okay.
Better than mingle.
So yeah. Okay, man, I got you.
I'm gonna have another one too.
I got you. Well, shit.
It might come in
let's
handy
do it
tonight
then.
when I'm in Houston.
Mr. Forever and Ever, you taking one? No, sir.
Nah,
All right.
Ever's done over there. Ugh.
I'm going to run this real quick.
I'm gonna go to Houston Lit. Shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nah, you good?
I don't know who really for me or got bad intentions. The day I cut little mama off, start fucking bad bitches. I don't really like conversating with rapping niggas. The difference between me and you, see, this my passion, nigga. I really speak about what I feel and you just capping, nigga. Go ahead and move to Hollywood with all that acting, nigga. They gon' go through and everything around you crumble when you shake back. They gon' try to come around like what's happening, nigga. No, I remember, nigga, stay where you at. Handed out my heart for you to love, you never gave it back. Instead of drowning in my tears, I had to face the fact. When people walk out of your life, it ain't no coming back. Police took him from his mama, it ain't no coming back. Then give him 10 years for a murder with a justice act. The only crime I ever committed was being black. Not trying to be a victim to the system, I'm just staying back. Loyalty, yeah. That's all that nigga need right now. I'm just trying to change the world and plant a seed right now. Before a black man, there's too many enemies right now.
Tonight, we've learned the man Austin police shot and killed last month did not have a gun. And now there's a call from the community for a federal agency to investigate.
All these lonely nights I pray, yeah, that you take my pain away, that you take my pain away. All these lonely nights I sitting in the dark looking at the ceiling trying to find a way, that you take my pain away, that you take my pain away. I pray to Yahweh, yeah. I pray to Yahweh, yeah. I pray to Yahweh, yeah. I pray to Yahweh,
Yeah, that shit hard, man.
I fuck with that.
That should be had a nigga thinking over here, man. I was over here in deep thought. I'm like, damn, man, that's some real shit he talking about, man.
And that's your current single that's out right now, right? That's being pushed.
It's actually gonna be. It's gonna be on a project.
Yeah.
So they're just letting you know what type of project it's gonna be.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm excited for this.
Yes, bro.
Talk the scene, bro, because like I said, we've talked before, just previously, right?
Are you doing the crate challenge?
I'm just kidding. You doing the crate challenge? You out there gonna break your back and shit?
Yeah, I gotta be fucked up. Hell no.
Hold on. Shout out to Morty, bro. Did you see Morty's doing one? The videographer.
That's legit.
Yeah, bro.
But I do fuck with the dude that was like rolling up the blunt.
Oh yeah, that shit was clutch.
Shit.
That shit was clutch.
Hell no, I can't do that shit.
Yo, I'm not gonna cap. That shit has been all up and down my timeline.
Yeah.
Bro. All
now
up
for
and
the
down.
right price, I do it.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, shit.
If you put $1,000 in front of my face, I'll float
You know,
across it. I'm like Jesus. Walk on water. Yeah.
I have no balance, so my ass would go down.
Yo.
Too shaky.
I saw a nigga with, did it with a bike.
What?
Oh, I ain't,
How?
He hopped. He like, you know how you can fucking like well, skateboarding is ollieing, but you know you bunny hop.
Shout
He
out
was
to
going
him,
crate to
'cause
crate. He didn't make it past the middle at the top. He got to the top and fell.
Okay,
You know what I'm
I thought he made it all the way. I was like, okay, that's talent.
Nah, fuck no.
I've been even seeing like the NBA mascots doing it and
bro.
shit. So it's like
Shit
it's
is-
crazy how shit can just blow up. Like,
It just popped up out of nowhere.
but I seen some shit where it was like, it's crazy how like people love to see you fall. Like they just.
It's like watching videos of people getting kicked in the nuts. Like,
Yeah, it's just
you're
like
gonna watch it. Like, it sucks,
it's
but
like
you're
a
gonna watch
subliminal message to like just like the ones closest to you love to see you fall.
Yeah.
it. Like you were saying, like people just love focusing on the negative shit.
Yeah,
Like,
like you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
shit
but
is-
I mean,
we could also go deeper and say it's a
Yeah.
distraction to Afghanistan.
Hey, for real though.
yeah, I mean, if it's bringing people together and making the world a better place, I'm all for it.
They
you
call
know?
it the Hood Olympics.
The Olympics, bro.
I seen cops doing it.
Yeah,
So if it's
I
bringing
seen cop
cops
eat
in the
shit.
community, yeah, if it's bringing cops, I seen one where it was a lady cop falling, and the dude was like that in the picture, and he was like, "Well, we know who the informant is."
That's funny. That's funny.
That's
funny.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, power of the internet, right?
Yeah,
Shit.
man, it's crazy. It's just it's beautiful. It's like you can see the negativity in it, but you can see the positive too. Like it just bring people together. Like anything that bring people together, man, I'm for it because all this racism and I'm this color, I'm this culture, and you this culture, like it's just bullshit, man. We all one under God, bro.
Man, for real. What is your how do you feel just about the scene currently, bro, in Austin? With you, you know, you have a strong team behind you. You're doing shows. You like you said, you recently went on tour with Riders Against the Storm. You know, what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Yeah,
That was
appreciate
awesome.
it. It was a good experience,
Yeah.
bro. It was fun.
What real quick, what was that like? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got Dig or Die together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I experienced how it is to be a celebrity for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
your future, you got to
Yeah,
foreshadow.
I had a couple girls come think I get a picture with you.
Hey, okay.
So, yeah, it just motivated me. I seen how like Wale, I studied Wale while he was on stage. He got incredible stage presence. You know what I'm
He's an
saying?
amazing artist.
Yeah, he's dope, bro. So it's something that I needed to see, like going to the next level. Like this is how I need to be. This is how I need to approach it. Like how he came into the building, how he communicated with the production people, the audio, how he talked to the crowd, just the professionalism. Like, okay, I see. And Riders Against the Storm, bro, they incredible. Like, they incredible people. They're good humans. Like, and then their stage presence is incredible because a lot of these people didn't even know them.
Oh, really?
And by the time that they got off stage, they had new fans. Like, they rocked the crowd like no other, bro. It's what I'm saying.
Did that come about just off of like some friendship shit? Did
you know
them prior?
I met Shaka in 2020. Like I did a live stream with Jump On It.
Okay.
And Shaka was fucking with my music, and we've been connected ever since. And then he reached out and was like, "Bro, I got a song. I want you to get on." I got on it. He was just like, "Okay, we have this opportunity where we open it up for Wale, and we want you to perform the song." So, of course, like I'm like, I only performed for like 2 minutes of the whole.
Yeah.
Like, you know, every show is like I'm just performing that song,
That's
but
right.
it was just the experience. You know, it was humbling. And he was like, "I appreciate you because a lot of artists would look at it like I'm only on one song. Like, why am I coming on tour
look
with
at the
y'all?
bigger picture.
But for me, it's I'm studying. You know, I know like in the end it's gonna be bigger, but I'm studying. Like I'm finessing. I'm learning shit. So I'm going with y'all to learn. It's not necessarily, I'm not trying to be in the limelight right now. I know my time is coming.
Yeah.
Let me be the background dancer right now and just learn.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that everybody want to be the main act, bro. You got to be the background dancer and you got to study and you got to learn. And then when it's your time, preparation meets opportunity. So
I always it's funny you said because I always give the example Schoolboy was Kendrick's hype man at a point in time,
and Kendrick's was whatchamacallit,
J-Rock's
People
J-Rock
don't realize
was
that J-Rock was
he was the star.
He was
of
TDE. He was the star of TDE.
Yeah.
People don't realize like Kendrick was J-Rock's hype man. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
crazy.
like to be a master, you have to bow down to a master.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
At least learn from them and take those experiences.
You know what I'm saying? So, people don't realize everybody just want to be the man, but you gotta
people need to learn how to like
be a
tone
student
down the
first.
ego and shit.
Yeah, you gotta be a student before you're a master. A master can't just be a master, just waking up like I'm a master. Like you gotta learn. So that's where I'm at. I'm in my learning stage right now. And then once I make it to that point where people learning from me, I can teach because I have the experience. That's why I say I'm a student of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I learn before I get out there and do my thing. So when people come to me like, hey man, I want you to teach, I know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sugarcoating shit, or I ain't no fake ass dude. Like I've been through it, so I can teach you how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Make it easier for you because you can learn from my mistakes.
Yeah, man. Shit, that's so real, bro.
Yeah.
How is it just kind of like performing like right now, right? Just because of the craziness, everything.
Yeah. It's still fun, bro. Like I love performing because you always gain new fans.
Yeah.
It's a new experience. You learn from I look at my performance. Okay, I could have did that a little better. I could have said that word. I could have did this movement on this side of the stage. So it's all a learning. This is all practice. I look at it like practice, you know what I'm saying? So when I eventually get to that point where I'm touring and I'm the headliner, like, bro, I got years of practice, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at
practice.
it. Yeah.
Do you outside of the Wale show? Do you have any favorite like performances that you had opening for people or any showcase?
My favorite show. I don't know. I think I can't I took it to another level when I opened up for Rich Homie Quan.
Okay.
You can say that I was like one of them kind of like I'm gonna stand in one spot. But the Rich Homie Quan show, I was jumping around. I was hyped.
Yeah, the energy there.
Like I'm a local artist, but to the crowd, it was like, shit, he came with Rich Homie Quan. They thought I was on the tour, so I was like, okay, you gotta know how to finesse the crowd and shit.
Okay.
And I was like,
it gives you room to
of course, I took a couple drinks, you know what I'm saying? So I was a
Loosen up
little
a
lit.
bit.
You know what I'm saying? I was a little lit. And I hyped the crowd up, and they've been I still have fans from that show that still rock with me today. So it's just all about elevation, bro.
That's dope.
But I say that show besides, like the Wale and shit like that. The Wale, that was the more recent of growth and shit because of the crowd. Performing at Stubbs, bro, is I think they said it was 2,200 people, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy, and Shaka had shouted me out at the end of our song.
I saw on his IG.
Yeah, and the crowd was like, I was like, hold on, what the fuck?
It's beautiful. I love it.
Bro.
He brought you back on. He was like, if y'all know who this is, he was like, he's
bro.
from Austin,
Man.
CP. I was like, oh shit, that's live.
I got 30 followers on Instagram and some couple DMs. I'm like, that's me.
Shout out to Shaka, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's what's up, bro. Yeah.
And going back to his question, just what's your, I guess, take? I don't know how much you pay attention or stick to the local scene, because I know everybody's always trying to expand and level up. And
I pay attention to it. I love it. I love the local scene. I'm for Austin growing, but I just feel like a lot of artists be kind of ahead of themselves a little bit. But it's cool though. That's how we supposed to be confident in ourselves. But it's just we gotta be students of the game. When like how I said, like I'm a student of the game. We just gotta be students of the game. We can't get too ahead of ourselves. Like, you know, we get a couple likes and a couple views on our video, and then we think we the best. Like, let your music speak. Let your music speak. Like, you ain't gotta say you the best. If you the best, your music gonna speak for it.
Do you have any off the top of your head any favorites like that you either love working with or want to work with?
Yeah.
Okay, Quinn and FN. That's my kinfolk. Like that's my blood cousin.
Okay.
So,
Oh shit.
of course I'm gonna rock with him.
A little
you know.
Kendrick and little Key, or is it Key, right?
Baby King.
Key, there you go,
Baby
yeah.
King.
Yeah.
Family ties.
So I'm fucking with him just because he's family. And he's a dope ass artist. Like let's not get that wrong. Like lyrically, he's one of the best in the city. I fuck with a lot of people, bro. I got a track with Kid Jones. He featured me. That's coming out. Okay, Riders Against the Storm. Of course, they're like incredible human beings. Like I love them as people. Like not even just artists, but just people. Like you know, they uplift me. You know, Tita, he's from where I'm from. I grew up with. So it's just like I fuck with people. I don't fuck with people necessarily like because of the artist. I fuck with people because of who you are as a person. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? The music is, you know, that's cool, but like, who are you as a person? Like, can I talk to you? Can I gain something from having an intellectual conversation from you? So I fuck with everybody, bro. I'm not biased, or I don't hate on nobody, bro. Let's just do it as a team in Austin. Like we got some. Austin got what Andre 3000 say at the Sussewood. At Sussewood South got something to say. Austin got something to say. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with everybody, bro.
And you were mentioned on the Chronicle.
Yeah.
Did you get any like not backlash, but did you get any like hate from that? Because you know, anytime a list comes out, you know, people
honestly, bro, it's crazy because most of the people I know I probably have haters. Like everybody got haters.
Of course.
If you don't have haters, you're not doing something right. But honestly, like everybody that come to me, it's like, bro, I fuck with your music. You're real. You're genuine. So I really haven't experienced like face to face hate. I know it's there. Yeah. But people fuck with me. But I think it's because of my personality. Like I don't really give you a reason. If you hate on me, it's just you're a hateful person, bro. Like I don't down nobody. I don't try to say I'm the best or I'm just a cool ass dude. So if you don't fuck with me, then like you have something going on mentally.
That's your problem.
Yeah, that's your problem. And like I block out the negativity. So it's like, I mean, I don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with everybody, and for the most part, everybody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So
that's love, man. That's love. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling that tequila.
Like a motherfucker.
Not gonna lie.
Man, I'm going through it.
But we gotta finish
Y'all
that
gotta
bottle.
be talking like a motherfucker.
That's the whole point.
We gotta finish that
that's
bottle.
our secret weapon.
I'm gonna pull up one more shot. You feel me? Just real quick.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna chill.
Okay. Now, like I said, I'm not driving, so you know, and I don't work tomorrow, so I'm gonna get a little slizzard out here.
Look at Ty over there.
Hey. Ty, you good over there?
He pressing buttons on his phone. He don't even know what he pressed. He been on the home screen for 10 minutes.
Yo, chill out, man. You stupid. You dumb. Yeah, I'm about to get. Woo.
He been trying to go live about 15 minutes.
Yo, I ain't even pressed the button yet. Yo, you stupid, man. You stupid. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shot. You want to run one more track? You want to run another track?
Do you want to pick this one?
Which I got the whole with the American Rebel Project.
Man, we got
I'm on that.
everything.
Man, let's do something for the ladies, man. Let's do Cross Your Mind.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite joints, man.
And I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. Bro.
Yeah, we all got the ex that was like, "Damn, I fucked up." You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and run that.
Go ahead. I'm go, tell your story.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is this does this
specific?
Yeah, is this
it's specific, bro. All my music come from real stories.
Okay.
I'm good now. I'm at a better place. It ain't like I'm still, you know, a lot of my music is from past shit, so it ain't like I'm still on some heartbreak shit. But yeah. You know, I fucked over a good girl,
man.
And especially in today's era, man, like 90% of these girls is like,
it's hard to come by a good girl.
Yeah, shout out to Kevin Samuels.
Man,
but I had a good one, and I took it for granted, and I lost it, and it's cool because I made a good record out of it. So, you know, we still cool. Shout out to her. I ain't going to say her name.
Yeah.
But shout out to her.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know who you are. Shout out to you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's funny, man.
This is Cross Your Mind.
Yeah.
Hey, boss.
How much we got?
Do I ever cross your mind? Yeah. I don't know. Do I ever cross your mind? Yeah. This is a letter to the one that I used to. Do I ever cross your mind? Yeah. It's easy to love, but it's hard to let. Do I ever cross your mind?
I'm good, bro. I'm really on some player shit now. I ain't even interested.
He did a whole 180.
I'm dogging me, bro.
He said, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that.
If I said my heart went naked, fell in love with the right girl at the wrong time. Had good intentions, but I just went in my right mind.
I'm good now, and I start crying.
Just thinking about it hits me hard in the nighttime. To give advantage of her sweet soul, and I lost mine. I messed up what was supposed to be a lifetime. Fucking around with different hoes, thinking it's all fine.
The thing is,
And she said that she was leaving.
got like 100.
Damn, I stopped breathing.
Damn.
This pain just keep increasing. So don't fall for me, girl. I'm trying to warn you. Not afraid to love again. Just stuck in my own
Stumbling.
Do I ever cross your mind?
Time to wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Do I ever cross your
longer than I think.
mind? Yeah, this is a letter to the one that I used to. Do I ever cross your mind? Yeah, it's easy to love, but it's hard to let. Do I ever cross your mind? Yeah, I just had to let you know. Opening up my heart again, just
They know
when
what's
it
up.
seems
They like the dog.
Cause physically
Nice
I'm
guys.
okay, but mentally I'm not there. So it's not that I don't fuck with you, I'm just better off alone. I'd rather be all alone. And it's crazy, it's been years ago, still got your number in my phone. Yeah. Do I ever cross your mind? Yeah, I don't know. Do I ever cross your mind? Yeah, it's just a letter to the one that
I be talking to you, just be like, yeah, Ty fucked up.
Yo.
That was
Something for the
a
ladies.
a real tearjerker.
Hey.
Cross
bro.
Your Mind by
Yeah, I got
CP
that.
Loony.
ever cross your mind?
Yeah.
With the vocals.
Yeah.
I see you.
Without the auto-tune, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we still got it a little bit. You know, just a little bit.
I love it.
For real,
Yeah.
man.
Well, man, I don't know if I've met. I don't know how much you. I'm stumbling. My words, and I'm not even
He
drunk.
ain't even drinking.
Right.
I know, but like I don't know. I didn't tell you, but usually we try to end up the show on a positive note. You know, like you were saying, you know, we want to focus on the positivity.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing we do before we end off and sign off is everybody just give off something positive, something good that's happened to you, something you want to, whether it be advice and experience, something that's happened good to you, or that you just want to put out to the world. That way, whoever's listening or watching, you know, leaves on a positive note. I don't know if you want to kick it off or we can kick it off.
Yeah, I can kick it off. Live in the moment. Get out. We all live in the past.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of that song, you know, it's just like, we always just like, man, what have I could have done to make my life better? Bro, it happened. You know what I'm saying? Just think of the moment. You know, look at things of what it is, not what it could be, not the bad or not the good. Just look at it as what it is, you know what I'm saying? And just learn from it, grow from it, and just, you know, just speak positive affirmations to yourself. Like I said before, a lot of people, we be on autopilot, so we don't even know the negative things that we're telling ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And like subconsciously, we're telling ourselves a lot of bad things. I can't do this, man. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if I'm gonna get that job, or I got this new girl in my life, but I don't know if she really like. You gotta, cause you speaking things into existence. So you just gotta speak positive affirmations. You know, if you into meditation, meditate. Listen to positive music. I tell people, like, when you wake up in the morning, man, try not to get on your phone for the first hour. You know what I'm saying? If you go to YouTube and put in motivational speaking, and just listen to that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Speak some affirmations like, okay, you wake up in the morning, I'm gonna conquer the day. This day is gonna be a beautiful day. I'm gonna have a good day at work. You know, I'm gonna speak life into everybody that I come in contact with today. So you just gotta think of things like that and think of and not think negative. You know, not try to make the first thing you do when you get up in the morning just get on Facebook or Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of take time to yourself, man.
Yeah.
I tell people get out their head, but in the morning get in your head a little bit and just speak positive about yourself and just have faith, man. Whether you believe in God or not, man, just have faith in yourself and just know that everything is going. You know, the struggle don't last always. You know, so just know that anything you're going through in life, that it's. You know, it's gonna pass. You know what I'm saying? If you just look back at all the things you went through as a child or your adulthood, it's like, man, I went through that. That was a low time in my life. But look, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. Man. It's with this COVID shit going on, it's a lot of people dying, man, and perishing. So just to be able to gasp another breath is a blessing. It
could always be better, but it can also always be worse.
So just live in the moment and know that it's gonna get better. If you breathing, if you open your eyes, life is beautiful and you have another chance. So just speak positivity into your life and speak positive. You can't be successful without helping others, man. You got to give before you get. So just focus on what can I do to make the world a better place, or the person next to me, make them feel happier in life. So just give, man. Just give.
Beautiful. That's very well put.
That is beautiful.
And I would like to piggyback on that. But before I do, go ahead and we haven't gone to this, but that red camera, let everybody know your socials and just where to find you, how to look you up. That way,
CP Loony, Google me. Everybody want to say Google me. You know what I'm saying? But Instagram, CP Loony, IG. It's a lady that have. Bro, it's just a random lady. Her name is CP Loony on IG. I've been waiting for her to change your name. Come on,
DM, how much is it gonna cost?
Yeah, I want to be CP Loony so bad. But for now, it's CP Loony IG, Facebook CP Loony. If you want to get to my personal Facebook, Loony Washington, I'm more active on there. But just Google me, man. You know what I'm saying? Google me. I've been wanting to say that for a long time. Google me.
Well, like I was saying, piggybacking off of your take, I myself have been doing a lot of self-reflecting over the past couple of weeks, getting out of a rut and just one of those, shit happens in life, so you kind of get stuck and fall down and you just kind of have to pick yourself back up and stuff like that. And like you were saying, one of the things that I have been focusing on is kind of restructuring the way I go with my day-to-day. Because I was before all this happened, I was, I guess, technically living a very unhealthy lifestyle.
Just
not
kind of
well.
on autopilot.
Yeah, exactly.
Going down to just taking the same route to work every day.
Exactly.
Man, I know what, I'm gonna go this way today.
Switch it up.
You know what I'm saying? Just be conscious of what you're thinking about.
Exactly. And that's what I've been trying to focus on. It's funny you said the whole thing about the morning, because especially I've been trying to change up everything I do. Every hour of my day, whether it's the moment I wake up, not getting on my phone, drinking some water, and waking myself up, even trying to take a shower, that makes a huge difference. Down to my route that I take home, the shit that I do when I get home, instead of just going straight to bed and just being lazy and not focusing on shit.
Exactly.
Just trying to stay creative and being more positive and just focusing on shit that I could be working on, that I should be working on, and instead of being stuck in a rut and just focusing on the negative, because you focus on the negative, you're gonna keep thinking and just
it's gonna build. Your body gonna react to your brain. So if your brain thinking negative, your body
Fuck it.
Yeah.
So I guess I say that to say no matter what it is you're going through, just remain positive. Thug it out, and shit will pass.
That's a good album, man. Thug it out.
Yeah, thug it out.
That's the quote of the day. Thug it out.
If his next album is called Thug It Out, you're welcome. You're welcome, y'all.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him a percentage on the album.
Shit, man. You put me in I want to piggyback off of yours, bro. So mine is going to be just value your friendship, and I'm gonna get through this without stumbling too much because your boy didn't had about 4-5 shots over here, and I'm feeling it. But to piggyback off of Mario, this is somebody I consider my brother now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Off scenes, he comes to me for a lot as far as just advice or whatever, and just never hesitate to give someone you love great advice or be there for them in their time of need, because you never know what that does for you. That's therapy for me as well. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like me giving him kind words, me giving him direction or whatever, just us shooting the shit.
Talking to yourself.
That's therapy for me as well, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times it may look like, me personally, I got my shit together, or, everything is good with me relationship wise or whatever, but a nigga go through shit as well.
Yeah, we human, man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I've always been one not to really talk about my problems too much. But when you can find somebody that you can genuinely relate to and bestow fucking good advice or just listening, you feel me? Just listening to somebody, man, can change your fucking aspect. It can level up y'all's relationship. It can do wonders, bro. So value those that just are around you, friendships, brothers, blood, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just value that and hold on to those ones that really fuck with you like you fuck with them.
For sure. For sure.
So,
Damn, we came to pod today.
you feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Anytime y'all need some more hosts on here, you know what I'm saying?
You said you
I'm gonna take days off, bro. I need to substitute.
Forget
for
this
real.
rapping shit.
Hey,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
real.
I told you I want to be a new podcaster.
Hey, come to Death Row, come to IDK Network. You feel me? This shit for real.
Yes, sir. And before we go, man, I want to shout out Dirtbag, because the first show that I told you about that I opened up for Currency. It was brought to you by Dirtbag.
Shout out Dirtbag.
Man. So my boy Trey, man.
Dirtbag,
man, he opened up so many opportunities. He's invested in me musically, so man, I love that dude.
That's somebody that deserves their flowers in the community.
Yeah, bro. He's a big brother to me. You know what I'm saying? I know he's low key. A lot of people don't really know
Mystery
him.
man.
I've been trying to get him to come to the show, but I know he doesn't like showing his face.
Yeah,
so
bro.
it's man,
I think he said
he's
he's out of town for a month. He said he need to get away from. He's real low key, but bro, he's a big brother. So I hope he listening to this, bro. I appreciate him so much, bro. He's he's a real good dude. Shout out Trey and Dirtbag Life. I'm forever gonna be rolling with that camp, man.
That's love, man. Dirtbag, come on the show, man.
Yeah, Dirtbag, come on the show.
Bro. We can all wear ski masks.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah,
we go to here sometimes.
A Griselda interview and shit.
He's he's anonymous, you know what I'm saying? So
that's love, man.
Dirtbag, yeah.
Well, shit,
yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming through, bro.
I appreciate y'all, man. Anytime y'all want me,
Ty,
I said, I'm
shout
here.
out Ty as well, man.
Shout out Ty, and shout out all y'all for just giving, having this this platform where local artists can come and express themselves and just build themselves and just build more fans, man. This is a great thing for the hip hop or just music community and just podcast community, man. The things that you're doing, the things that you guys are doing are great, man, and just keep going with it, man. I see this blowing up real big to some $1 million shit. So just don't get discouraged and just keep going, because we need this, man. We need this.
For
real,
bro.
Yeah, y'all dope, bro. Anytime y'all need me, just hit me up.
You're always welcome here, bro. You're always welcome here.
got
So
you.
Yeah,
we'll definitely you'll be a reoccurring guest.
Oh, of
sure.
course, yeah.
So,
I'm here, bro.
Hey, we do have other we do have 2 other podcasts you can come on.
Yeah,
of course, the other one that I do.
Yeah, bro.
2 hour
That
lunch
shit was
break.
dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I'm big on energy, and the energy is y'all. I consider y'all brothers now. So
Hey,
you know what I'm saying.
That's
And you got a
Let's do
Lakers
it.
jersey on. We got
What?
the sports podcast over
King
500.
James,
you
know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
Hey,
I just want to
what's
let
up?
people know that LeBron James is the greatest of all time.
Ever.
You know what I'm
LeBron
saying?
James.
Ever.
LeBron James.
I knew I fuck with you for real,
Yeah,
bro. Hey,
you know what I'm
LeBron,
saying?
my
Yeah.
nigga.
We'll have to have you come on the sports show too.
Yeah,
For
of
real.
course. You know what I'm saying? I'm like the young Shannon Sharp in the making.
Hey, there you go, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
That's love, man.
Well, this has been another amazing episode of Over 500. I am one of your hosts.
He said over.
One of your hosts, Mario from the South Side.
Yo, it's Neighborhood Nick, man.
And we are with
CP Loony. Yeah.
Hey.
Move that buzz.
Fucking stupid. Yo, Mark is going to appreciate that shit. Yo.
I ain't never been a bitch and I ain't gon' start. Having these niggas ain't got no heart. Talk a lot of shit, but really pussy in the dark. I don't need no key, nigga, this push start. Yeah. Call a dealership, fucking for my car. 40 my rims, now I'm looking like a star. I ain't never been a bitch and I ain't gon' start. I'm cool on these bitches, I don't feel like they fuck me. I fell out of love and fell in with my money. Then stitched up my heart with a stack full of hundreds. Ain't chasing no thigh, bitches be acting funny. Yeah. I don't fuck with these niggas be bummy. A smile in your face, but low key acting funny. Don't play with me, nigga, you know how I'm coming. My feet, my body, my head. Yeah. Bitch said I know she wish she never let me on red. Now she see a young nigga get to the bread. Fuck out my face, I don't even want the head. I'm the realest in my city, fuck clout. 40 on my hip, but I still knock a motherfucker out. I'm the voice of the struggle, ain't stopping till they label me a legend and the voice of the motherfucking South. I told these niggas, ballin' like Bron, finna score on these niggas. Feeling myself, getting swallowed these niggas. And I'm finna press up, I see the hole in these niggas. Get a couple mil, that's the goal on these niggas. Tired of being humble, finna blow on these niggas. I ain't scared of shit, I'm from the phone on these niggas. Real boss shit like Pablo on these niggas. And I ain't gon' start. Yeah. Having these niggas ain't got no heart. Talk a lot of shit, but really pussy in the dark. I don't need no key, nigga, this push stars. Yeah. Call a dealership, fucking for my car. 40 my rims, now I'm looking like a star. I ain't never been a bitch and I ain't gon' start. I ain't never been a bitch, motherfucker, I'm lit. Yeah, I see them niggas say, tell them get on my dick. I can't wait to get a million, see the stars in the whip. And I ain't racist, hitting different kind of bars in the crib. Real mud, baby, I'm as hard as it gets. I ain't the one who really do a lot of talking and shit. Never gave a fuck about a fuck nigga. If a fuck nigga never been a bitch and I ain't gon' start. Yeah. Having these niggas ain't got no heart. Talk a lot of shit, but really